I created the Dog Cancer Coping Guide because the news of receiving a diagnosis of dog cancer for a person who loves their dog is absolutely devastating. This is the type of news that will turn somebody's life upside down. And I realized through the context of years of medicine in the clinic that an office visit where we have half an hour or 20 minutes or something like that is completely inadequate to go over everything that somebody needs to know in the period right after they receive this diagnosis. So I created the Dog Cancer Coping Guide to help solve this problem. The guide includes ways that you can effectively communicate with your veterinarian. We've provided you with the top 10 list of communication tips so you can get the most valuable information from your veterinarian to get all of the data in your head so that things turn out as good as possible. Also, we provide you with ways so that you can make sure the diagnosis is correct. You've got to check up on your vet just to make sure that everything is handled properly and that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. There's another issue that we've also included. Sometimes people feel uncomfortable when they've got to talk about this topic with kids or with little family members. It's something that gets a little bit sticky. And so what I've done is I've included a whole section on how to go about talking about this sort of painful topic with things like kids so they can feel a little bit better through all of this. In addition to all this, I've given you an extensive list of signs and symptoms and trends so you can track things. You can make sure that the recommendations that you're receiving are working, or they're not working, or you're seeing side effects. You can catch things early, and this will allow you to actually be in communication with your veterinarian very early on so things can be fine-tuned as you go so that the plan will have the best possible outcome. There's also, in addition to this, how to develop what I've coined a full spectrum mindset. This would allow you to take advantage of not only what conventional veterinary care offers, but also to start focusing in on the best of the alternative care so that you can make sure that you're dialed in on getting all the best of all of the different areas of medicine, the full spectrum approach. Oh yeah, I've also got a bunch of simple exercises that are designed to make you feel better. These are emotional release exercises so that you can get rid of some of this heaviness, this darkness, this terrible feeling that we all have when we get news like this. These exercises, by making you feel better, will also allow you to think more clearly so that you can be really, really logical and really, really on point when you're making decisions for your dog. And on top of all this, there's a 60-minute audio that allows you to get all of the information, all this stuff and a lot more as you're in your car or just when you're hanging out in your house. You can just listen to it. It's very enjoyable, and it'll provide you with all of this information so that you don't have to actually sit down and read through all of the text and the copy. Well, think of all of the good things that your dog has given you over all of your time together, all of the good feelings, all of the wonderful experiences. Your dog needs you now. Now's the time to start to give back for all of those wonderful things that your dog has given to you. The information in this guide is power. And by arming yourself with this information, you will gain the power to help your dog and to give back all the gifts that you've received.